Marquessa here, your Zoom queen, where I teach everyone I know how to Zoom like a boss. And I'm not showing my face because it's being cleansed. Anyway, this is even more important. If you see my screen right in front of you, I'm getting a really big question. Marquessa, what is the difference between pro and business and enterprise? So I wanted to break this down for you. So check it out. Look at my screen. I'm going to click annotate right now so that I can share with you what is the difference. Now, if you're wondering how do you get access to the screen, go to zoom.us, click plans and pricing. Okay, so let's pull out my spotlight. Here we go. All right, so basic free. I don't even want to talk to you. Anyway, just kidding. This is the free one. I think it's fabulous for the schools and nonprofits and just organizations that need access to this fabulous tool of Zoom without paying anything. Understand, if you use this, you got 40 minutes and it gives you a lot of the benefits of Pro. But again, it's free. So you will not have your own personal meeting that you can use over and over again. But again, if you use another platform and you're thinking, what is this Zoom all about? I do recommend you start off with Zoom Basic just to give it a trial run, which is frankly a great marketing strategy on why they have a free plan in this particular platform. But check it out. But guys, if you run your own business and you want to serve people virtually, I don't even think this should be on your radar. So as I say that, let me move on to Pro. Pro, $14.99. Wow, that is fantastic. But here's the deal. With Pro, you only get Zoom meetings. There is a difference between Zoom meetings and Zoom webinars. I suggest you attend my Zoom Basics so you can learn the nitty-gritty of it. But a snapshot of it is, if you're going to do Zoom meetings, that's when you may meet with people one-on-one, you may meet with a small team, and you can do maybe presentations where there's a little bit of interactivity. But if you want to wow people, do a production of some type, maybe do something where there's music and fancy slides, or better yet, you want to record something that you're planning to sell so that people can watch it over and over, so you don't want any distractions, I suggest you also get Zoom Webinar. Here's another advantage of Zoom Webinar. You get certain types of pre-registration and post-registration benefits. So again, attend my Zoom Basics and I can dive into it even more. But for the quick and dirty, this is simply Zoom meetings, all right? So if you do get Pro, this is also great if you're brand new to Zoom and you're thinking, oh, Marquessa, I don't think I'm gonna do anything where I need a production, or I'm gonna do anything that I need to record, or something I wanna really sell later. I just want something simple. I do recommend Zoom meetings. And don't get me wrong, there's a ton of fabulous benefits to Zoom meetings. But again, I think you need both if you're going to use this for your business. Now, a lot of my clients happen to be speakers, coaches, authors, experts, and the like. Guys, you need Zoom Webinar. You want an opportunity to set yourself apart, right? You want a chance to sometimes, like right now, all I'm doing is recording in my Zoom, and then I'm going to share this as an FAQ since I'm the Zoom queen and I get this question all the time. That's my purpose of doing this. Now, granted, I'm doing this in a Zoom meetings, but I use Zoom for everything. I use it to meet. I use it, as my stage. I use it as my studio. I use it as my classroom. So I get into all of that in my Zoom Strategically course. But in the meantime, I want you to take away this point. Zoom meetings along with Zoom webinars just gives you so much more room to play and serve, right? And to set yourself apart from everybody else. And because of the COVID situation, I think that's really important to consider. And guys, I also serve B2B, not just B2C. So I got the big deal clients coming to me saying, hey, I need you to design an unbelievable virtual experience for my peeps. So in order for me to do that, I got to have Zoom Webinar. So it's just a thought, okay? Now, this is again, $15 a month, includes 100 participants. And again, you never know how popular you're going to get. Now, do not be fooled by this need more participants, because hunty, you will be paying for that. And so I wouldn't just say, oh, if I need a few more, I'll just upgrade. You're going to have to pay for that. So my advice, if Zoom is going to be a major platform for you to serve your clients, then I would get Zoom. I'd want Zoom Webinar. That being said, you can add Zoom Webinar onto this, but guess how much it is? Are you sitting down? It's $40 to add. So no, it's not going to be $40 for Zoom Pro. It's going to be $14.99 plus $40 if you want to add Webinar. Again, for you mathematicians out there, for just Zoom meetings, $14.99, I said it, and $40. That's how impressive Zoom Webinar is. So let's be clear. One quick thing that I also didn't realize, because Zoom changes things, guys. I've been a Zoomster for years, and they have evolved. There was a time where they would not allow you to register people for meetings. You can only register people for webinars. So they have evolved. Now there is registration for meetings. That being said, you can no longer live stream for the free account. I found that out. Not someone told me, because again, I'm not in the land of free Zoom. Okay, so back to this. Look at this. See what this means. Look at this list right here. There's reporting. You get your custom personal meeting ID, which is a very big deal. That way it's easy for you to meet people on Zoom and simply share one name to get them to find your Zoom room or your meeting ID number, okay? You can assign, schedule it. Here's something else that I do not like about Zoom Pro. And again, this is just my personal thoughts. I do not like to be limited with storage. You know, recently on a Sunday, I'm helping, of course, as a Zoom queen. If I'm in a Zoom meeting, I can't help myself. I got to help out. And so my church assigned me as host, and I noticed that they weren't recording. So I recorded it on my computer. Boy, all of a sudden after church service was over, because again, it was their Zoom. If I'm on somebody else's Zoom, my recording is going to go to my desktop. Guess what happened? All of a sudden, my computer just slowed down. It took me 30 minutes to reboot, push it, boot back up and get that thing off my computer and put it in the Dropbox. Who wants to go through that all day long? I can't tell you how many recordings I do on a given day. I have about, I don't know, if I had to guesstimate next week, I have about 7 Zoom presentations. Ain't nobody got time to sit up here and grab them from my desktop to put them in the cloud, blah, blah, blah. Who has time for that? I would much prefer everything to go to my cloud, my Zoom cloud, that is, and then I can share it with a simple link. Hello. So again, that's a huge selling point of why Zoom Pro is awesome, but not my favorite. So now let's move over to Zoom Business. Zoom Business is really not an option unless you're going to spend, I don't know, $200 a month on Zoom. We shouldn't even talk about this. So you can go, maybe you have a lot of friends or something and you decide, all right, I'm going to find several more people and then I'm going to pay Zoom every single month. If you want to do that, then let's talk about this. It gives you more participants, dedicated phone support, all these wonderful things, admin, dashboard, vanity URL, managed domain, single sign-on. You may say, well, I don't know what all that means, Marquessa. It means you can get funky with it and Zoom like a serious boss if you do this under business. Now, some of us who are Zoom stars, and I consider you a Zoom star now, but some of us who are just like live on Zoom for years, pre-COVID, well, we're playing in the space of Zoom Enterprise, baby. And that would be me. I have the Zoom Enterprise account and I have a certain amount of seats under me. So check with me. I may have some seats available. If I do, you're welcome to it. If I don't, I love you, but I'll let you know next time I get a seat open. People that are under me, they will pay $30 a month. I know you're like, wait a minute, Marquessa, it says a big $19.99. What, how dare you try to make a profit, right? Yes, my dear, I am making a profit, but I'm also giving you value because since I'm Zoom Queen, I have amazing amount of Zoom courses. I'm going to prove it in a second. So you get access, hello, to my Zoom courses when you are a part of my Zoom account. But I do want to make this clear. I am a member of National Speakers Association. So if you're also a member of NSA, then you should be using their version of Zoom, okay, which is a hybrid of business and enterprise, okay? Use their version, okay? Because I love my association, and every dollar that goes to the association, especially right now, is a very big deal. So if you are a professional member of NSA, get yourself over there and you log into nsaspeaker.org, log into your members portal, and then go into subscriptions, and you are all set. Boom. But if you're not a professional member of NSA, then yes, send me an email at admin, that's ADMIN at MLPspeak.com, or you can also go to Beverly at MLPspeak.com. That is my director of operations, because this is her project. This is what she runs for me under my business, is I have enterprise, baby. That means 500 participants are included for my meetings, and up to 500 and sometimes even 1,000, depending on, you know, the plan. 500 are also included for my webinars. Yes, honey, I'm playing big. Okay. Now this does include, are you listening to me? Both Zoom meeting and Zoom webinar. And you may say, well, wait a minute, does that mean I have 24/7 access to Marquessa and I can ask her whatever I want about Zoom? No, it does not mean that, but it does mean that you will have a special number you can call from Zoom themselves, because you're a member of my enterprise account. That's what that means. Now, again, I'm going to give you access to a couple of my Zoom courses, and there's some other opportunities you have if you're under me. So I'm going to get to that in a second, but before I leave this page, I just want to make it clear. This is free. Don't even know why you're thinking about it if you serve your clients via Zoom, but again, it's a great testing ground. Pro, remember, is strictly meetings, very limited, limited, it's very pretty much none cloud storage in this world. Business and enterprise, actually, I want to be clear, I'm not sure if business has unlimited cloud storage, and I'm looking here, it does not. I am so sorry for that. Business does not have unlimited cloud storage. For some reason, I thought that it did. It really depends on your plan, but the business plan that's listed on this site does not have unlimited cloud storage. So let's be clear. However, you do have transcription. Transcription is not included with Pro unless you buy it. So again, if you want webinars and you get Pro, you're not going to be paying $14.99. You're going to be paying $14.99 plus $40. So that is $55. You do the math. So if you're thinking, I want the whole kit and caboodle, I want meetings, I want webinar, I want transcripts, I want unlimited cloud storage, and I want to get on the phone and call somebody in Zoom if I'm having issues as well, then you need to be somewhere in the enterprise world. So if you're a professional member of NSA, take yourself over to nsaspeaker.org, set that up, no-brainer 360 for the year. Or if you're not an NSA member and you happen to love your girl Marquessa, also known as Zoom Queen, send me an email to Beverly at Beverly at MLPspeak.com or admin at MLPspeak.com. And you can get under this, but understand it's going to be $360 for the year. So that averages out to $30 per month, which is still a freaking steal. Okay. You are truly so blessed because you know your girl is Zoom Queen. Okay. Now, what else did I want to mention to you? So you will get unlimited. You see, it says it right there. You get unlimited cloud storage. You may get up to 1,000 participants. There's so many benefits. I can't even get into it. So this is like, it's an awesome part. Now, let me move on because again, I have a lot of things to do today and I get so excited about Zoom and it takes all my poor little energy. So hopefully I made that clear. Now let's get over to my website, which is called Zoom Like a Boss. Guys, I'm literally coming up with a theme song. So if you know someone who writes theme songs, hit your girl up because I'm creating it myself, but I think I need a professional. Anyway, go to zoomlikeaboss.com to get to this page. Click this video. This is where I share with you all my different plans, but I'm going to give you the quick and dirty. Well, this is just me feeling myself. I don't know. And guys, I have so many testimonials that I don't even have time to put them up, but I have hundreds of testimonials for people that know my Zoom world, but slowly but surely I will get all of those up. But check out the ones that are here. In the meantime, check out, if you want to click here, you don't have to go through all these pages. Just click Zoom Like a Boss options and it will bring you to all these different things I'm offering. Now, if you do get Zoom Enterprise under me, $360 a year. And by the way, I need to mention this. This is recurring. So this is every year. Now, does that mean that you can't cancel on me? Yes, but I won't like you very much. No, I'm kidding. Things change, things shift. If Zoom is not important to you, I get it, but it does renew. So please understand that, because frankly, once you fall in love with Zoom and you really leverage it in your business and you pay attention to everything I'm teaching you, you're going to want to use it year after year after year. And guys, Zoom is only getting more expensive because it's more popular. So hello. Okay. Zoom Basics, you get a chance to get this for free. This is $47. I purposely made it really reasonable because I want to help people, every single person I can, and I don't want them to worry about money. So anybody can do my Zoom Basics. Understand that this is a live class, is 90 minutes. At least it's live right now. It may not be, I may wind up doing it on demand at some point, but right now it's live. 90 minutes, and this is where I break down the basic how-to of the Zoom world, okay? Zoom Gold over here, this is for people that are interested in creating a strong virtual income stream. So click on this because I list a lot of those income streams, and I don't want to use the time on this particular recording to go into this, but this is for heavy-duty people that are like, listen, I get Zoom and I get Marquesa, you make 6 figures plus per income stream. So I want to do the same. And I don't quite know what the virtual income stream is. Could be a mastermind, could be a membership group, could be an amazing Zoom based keynote. It could be all kind of things, but I need you to help me market it, sell it, set it up, you know, lay it out, do whatever. Then Zoom Gold is for you. Okay. So to just quickly go through this, you get Zoom Basics and Zoom Strategically included in your package if you do Zoom Enterprise with me. Zoom Strategically, y'all, is $397. So you do the math. $397, $47. Hey, I'm not the best mathematician, but that's a pretty good deal. So you don't have to pay for these things, which is kind of cool. Okay, but there is a requirement. You are not allowed to attend my Zoom Strategically class if you have not completed Zoom Basics. Because Hunty, I talk about strategy, and I can't talk about strategy and have it make any sense to you if you haven't gone through the basics. All right, it's kind of like, I don't know, high school, but I need you to complete junior high. I think that's fair. So you get Zoom Basics and Zoom Strategically. I will send you emails on how to make that happen. If you're feeling super ambitious, email me, message me. You're one of my members. I will also give you a deal on Zoom Platinum. Okay. So let me see. Oh, and then this is what I also wanted to show you. If you want to join me and you're like, Marquesa, I'm good. You were very clear on this particular video. I don't need to talk to you. I just know I want one of them seats before they're all gone. Then go to Zoom Enterprise here, click here, and then it will take you to a checkout page. And again, I lay out all the benefits. And I even put here that you will get Zoom Basics and Zoom Strategically. And one last thing I want to tell you before I get out of here, if you notice Smart Virtual Meetings, this is for those of you that are not quite sure how to price out. This is different from an income stream. This is more so speaking professionally via Zoom, okay? This is where you get into talking to your B2B clients. This is where you're serving B2B clients. The other one is more so when you're serving B2C, which means you're going directly to the consumer and you need to create an income stream. This is if you're dealing with the business folks, right? And they need you to design conferences and all these different types of meetings. And I'm gonna tell you, this can be quite lucrative. Then you definitely wanna do my Smart Virtual Meetings. I'm gonna do this in May. It is, I think, 2 to 3 hours, and you can get in there and check that out. Smart virtual meetings for corporate. Don't even worry about it. That's a big one. I got a lot of B2B clients that do that particular one. And then I just recently had someone reach out and say, honey, I want to pick your brain. I've had a few people reach out. So this is a big one. Please don't even inquire unless you're willing to spend more than $1,000. But this is where you get me just focusing on you and your world by yourself when it comes to Zoom. Okay. So here you go. So if you want Zoom Enterprise, go right here, check it out. Again, you truly get this particular one. Give me at least 24 to 48 hours before your account is all set up. Sometimes it may even get set up within the first 2, but it depends. If you buy from me on a Tuesday morning and I'm doing a lot of speaking virtually, I may not get to it until that evening, but I do have someone on my team that's working on making that happen quickly. So that's the deal. You have any more questions for your Zoom queen, you need me to break it down, send me an email to admin@mlpspeak.com. Happy Zooming. Zoom like a boss. Zoom like a boss. Zoom, zoom, zoom like a boss.